I'm gonna stay here and code the rest.
Okay.
Hey Luigi, how do you feel about, doing this again?
Well, Mario, I think we'll be able to fix everything. Well, help fix everything at least. The plan is basically we get all those weapons back there and Mario's mech, and we basically just beat Springtrap and his goons or minions or whatever you want to call them with them. I mean, we're in our universe, we can basically plan and bring whatever we want there. I mean, come on now. Use your brain. What?
Well, see ya! Freeze, I didn't sign up for this!
Rosie, help! Wait, no. No!
Hello everyone, I'd like to let you know, all of you old sports, that since you're in my game, you'll be playing by my rules, which means none of you are allowed to use any of your natural powers, because that will be filed out as cheating. Not to mention, you'll be putting all your friends and family and everyone you know at risk. I don't think you want to find out what happens when you do use your natural powers either. Also, since we're also playing fair, and once again, by my rules, the imposters aren't allowed to reveal themselves. People aren't allowed to resist them from killing or trying to prevent it. Now all of you, remember to obey the rules. Also, there are 3 imposters among all of you. And well, I'll be watching and keeping a close eye on all of you from up above. Have a fun day. See ya.
Let's just go ahead and play this game regularly and go ahead and do our tasks. You guys know the drill.
This is ludicrous. This shouldn't even be happening right now. We should just be killing Springtrap right now. Why aren't we doing this?
Look, I want to kill Springtrap as much as the next guy. I really do. You know, we do gotta play this smart. If we don't, well, we just do his work for him.
True, we do need to send Callie and Mario back.
What? And what put me in this affair?
Judging this purple fox guy is really nice. His name is Neo, and he hosts a game show.
Told you guys this would happen.
So guys, I hope you guys liked the trailer. As you guys saw from the trailer, Among Us Plush 9 will be coming out June 11th. So I hope you guys are pretty hyped for that. Now, with that all the way, I got my good friend here, Wolfie's, with us, who is in most of the Among Us plushes. And we're going to be elaborating on what's going to be coming from Among Us Plush 9 and other stuff. So let's get into it.
I just wanted to say hello. I exist, by the way. This man right here, Ethan Evil, he puts my channel link in most of the description. If you don't really know who I am, you can look at a bunch of his old videos. I'm in most of them. And I also have my own channel, so remember to check that out, because I usually also do videos with Evil on my channel as well. And well, yeah, it's just fun. Anyways, let's get talking about Among Us Plush.
Among Us Plush 9, yeah. So I guess we can start off and I guess get into the development of Among Us Plush 9.
There's a lot of things we can say about development. There's a lot of things we can say about development for all the Among Us Plushes, to be honest.
Yeah.
When it comes to development, as short as some of the Among Us Plushes may be, I'd say it's shocking how long it can take sometimes. And how, like, you guys have no idea how many times we have to redo one scene because one small mistake was made. In fact, we had this door scene where we just needed the door to close, but I forgot to close the door like 6 times.
We had to redo the whole thing.
Exactly. Don't worry, making these videos, seeing the end result is always awesome and nice, but that stuff That sucks when we have to do that.
Yeah. Back to development of Among Us Plus 9. There's a lot of stuff that we had to do to prepare for the actual game for Among Us Plus 9. Because if you just saw the trailer, which you probably did, it takes place in the garage. And we have to do a whole thing. We have to take the cars that are in there out. We have to put all the props in, including the table.
Okay, the table was extra. It did make it look nice, but I'm not sure it was actually ever necessary.
I like it though. It's nice. And we also have a little like nice mat on it. It's great. But yeah, we had to do a whole lot when it came to that. And we're gonna have to redo that stuff whenever we start recording again.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that.
Don't worry guys. This won't delay anything, hopefully. But I'm excited for what you guys are gonna see for Among Us Plus 9 because it's coming real soon.
We already got a really, really good chunk of footage for 9, I'd say. I'm not sure how much came down through editing, but we got a pretty good chunk.
I'm not gonna say how much we got, but it's a lot. Now, not as much as I expected it would be. It's like unedited. It's already longer than like 80% of all the Among Us plushes. Which I wasn't planning for. I wasn't planning for Among Us Plus 9 to be as long as it is.
But dialogue and stuff, you guys wouldn't believe how much time that has to take up, and you can't make it go super fast, because otherwise people miss stuff. When it comes to any video making, actually, I'd say dialogue, actually, as boring as it is, it's also really important at times, and so it just ends up taking up a lot of time in that video.
Alright.
A lot of
So, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into what is there to expect in Among Us Plus 9. I'd say expect a whole lot better character development because...
But also quite a few lot of characters removed. Hope that's not a huge disappointment, but there were a lot of characters that were just in there for no reason at some points, and some characters that weren't very memorable. Look, don't get me wrong, using Shrek was fun as crap. That was funny. But he wasn't a super memorable guy. He wasn't one of the people that was out there doing their best, fighting. He wasn't that guy.
Which it was kind of hard to make him actually fight because we had to do like correct voice lines for different, because the real Joy voiced Shrek at the time, so it was kind of hard to do that type of thing. It's hard to edit voice lines into things, especially specific lines and all that stuff. But yeah.
Not to mention voice lines can just make anything longer, because if you don't get them for a long amount of time and you have everything ready, that video still can't come out because you don't have those lines.
Yeah. So in canon, a lot of the characters in Among Us Plus 9 chickened out. However though, characters like Squirtle and Charmander, they only left so then they could keep their kids safe. So what else is to expect for Among Us Plus 9?
I think you can expect, I think you can expect it to maybe be one of the more darker, serious ones. But me and Evil, every time we're filming one of these, we don't know why, we don't know how, but we always put comedy in it, no matter what. So you can still expect some comedy, but I think also expect it to be one of the more serious ones.
Yeah. Delta 4, which we haven't got to that yet, we'll get into that pretty soon with Blue Streak Studios, but Delta 4 is also planned to be a really, serious one.
We're getting to the end of this, and so we don't want to, have these, almost finales, pre-finale, whatever you want to call it, just be all wacky and goofy, because then it's just okay, well, where's the threat? Where's the danger? So we kind of have to do that for it to be its best quality.
Yeah. Alright, now let's get into what's going to happen after Among Us Plus 9. Is Among Us Plus 9 going to be the second to last Among Us Plus? Heck no. Here's why. Delta 4 is going to be the last Delta of the series. Originally, it was going to be Delta 3, but me and Blue Streak Studios decided that Delta 4 could be a good ending for it. Now, originally, we also did it because of a possibility of maybe someone voicing for someone, but I guess we're not doing that anymore, so we're doing something else. And now we're creating a whole new script, and it's going to be great. After that, we're going to get into what's supposed to be the best Among Us plush on my channel, specifically, that you guys have seen before. That is because a lot more effort and work is going to be put into Among Us Plush 10 than ever before. Specifically, more people helping on the script, like me, Wolfies, and Blue Streak Studios. And maybe other people here and there who might be voicing people, who might not be voicing people. But you guys are going to like it. Is there anything else you want to get out there?
I just wanted to say you terrified me worth a crap for a moment because I thought you just went rogue and I thought you were getting ready to say we're doing 11. And I was just thinking, no, okay, look, guys. See, the issue with this and why it has to end is because we have so many other video ideas and so much more stuff we can do.
Yeah.
And we love comedy. Don't get us wrong. We love making the Among Us plushes. We love the end result, but they take up so much time. So filming the Among Us plushes could take up like 2 or maybe even sometimes 3 plush videos that we could have done for fun or stuff, or things we could have added to a series, or just fun stuff we could have done for other videos. It slows down other series, basically.
Yeah.
But while it also being very popular, that's
which
why
Among Us
keep
plushes?
it going, but we have to end it because otherwise those series, they're staying slowed down. But once we eventually stop it, they'll probably be able to speed up in production, and we'll be able to see a lot more of stuff like that.
Well, with all of this being said, me and hopefully Wolfies are hyped to see your guys' reaction to Among Us Plus 9, because I think I worked really hard on the script for it to be as good as possible. Like, with the help of Wolfies, with the help of Blue Streak, and even the help of Neo Knight with his lines, as you guys saw in the trailer. But, with all that being said, I'm hyped. I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment from Among Us Plus 9. Now let's get into Delta 4 with me and Blue Streak elaborating on that, as well as this little, I guess you could say, trailer, or just a little teaser. Here it is.
Hello, Akira. We're contacting you to let you know that your application to join the 4th Among Us test game has been accepted. Please drive down to this address next Wednesday to participate. See you soon. Blue Streak. How curious. So, there you guys go. That is the first crewmate reveal for Delta 4, being Joker from the Persona series, specifically Persona 5.
Yeah, and I'm pretty psyched about it, honestly. I didn't even know he had a Joker plush until he told me about it and actually did the crewmate reveal thing. And so with that out of the way, let's get into Delta 4 and what is to come, everything about it. So let's start off with
The poll?
Sure, let's start off with the poll.
Alright. So the poll was a really close race between 2 characters, between Crash Bandicoot and Knuckles, and Knuckles ended up winning the vote. So you'll be seeing him as an additional crewmate in Delta 4.
Which I'm pretty happy about because he didn't get any screen time in any Among Us plush at all. So I guess it's good now that we have Knuckles in the swing of things when it comes to Deltas and Among Us plush in general. So, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that's gone into Delta 4 in terms of, like, of course there's the whole update I did. There's some mythology about some Nexus power.
And
I'm not going to go through and explain that. So you guys, Ethan will link the video. It's right there. I'm pointing down to the funny thing. It's right there. Go watch it, or your mom doesn't love you.
That's me. All right. But I guess I'll summarize it for you guys. So The Nexus power is a power that is how do you say it?
It's the ultimate power in the universe.
Now, there's also the Scarlet power and the Jade power, which the Scarlet power is what is used to create the cores for the Among Us games, which that was elaborated on in Delta 3.
Yeah, and then the Jade power is just something I'm not going to get into because that is part of something in Delta 4, which will be a major spoiler. But basically, those two powers can combine due to an ancient spell and create the Nexus.
Which is the ultimate power.
I think in Delta 4, we'll get into the final piece of the puzzle, which is Nexus Possession. There'll be something about that eventually.
I guess that's a summarization of what the powers are. Now I think let's go back to Delta 4. Let's get into the development of Delta 4.
Yeah. So of course there was the script that got thrown out. We're starting a new one soon. I don't exactly know what direction we're going in, but I have faith in Ethan that we'll all figure it out.
Because I'm just gonna say this right now. Among Us Plus 9, I did that mostly on my own. Some of the other parts were like Wolfie's helping out with lines, Neo Knight helping out with lines, Blue Streak, giving me ideas, and so on. But
yeah,
I mostly did Among Us Plus 9 on my own, which is why it took so long. So I've been trying to get it down to perfection. But with Delta 4, me and him are working on it together, so it should go twice as fast. Which means it may take about a week or two, but that's not that bad.
It may even get done in 2 days, depending on if I stay up tonight.
Also, depending on
yeah, we gotta find. There's one more thing we need to find out before the script is completely written in our minds, which is, I can say it, it's the villain. We're working really hard on finding a substitute for Ozymandias. He had a really cool story, and we're just trying to live up to that.
Which is, it was a good idea, but now we kind of have to scrap the idea because of
a certain picture on the screen YouTuber decided to ghost us. Okay, anyway.
After that, we're going to be making a whole new script for Delta 4.
It's a very good script. It will be good.
Hopefully.
There's a lot of elements going into it. And yeah, I'm very excited for y'all to see. In terms of Delta sequels, there will not be any Delta sequels, except maybe 5 if Delta 4 does well.
No, actually, you know what? That's actually probably not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, and that's why I'm saying it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it does well, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't, I don't know. Then there's going to be a bunch of other projects branching off of it in terms of storyline. And other than that, that's it for Delta 4, unless there's anything Ethan wants to mention.
The Dreadbear show is basically it's basically after Delta 4 and all the Among Us Plus stuff, which you guys should probably check that out, because it is very important when it has to do with the mythology about the powers and all of that. So, that's something you guys can see. Now, back to Among Us. Among Us Plus 10 is going to be the last one. I'm not doing any more after that. Delta 4 is the second to last Among Us Plus, then it's Among Us Plus 10, which Among Us Plus 10 will be the best Among Us Plush out of any you guys have ever seen before on my channel, at least.
I have to say, that has a lot of people going into it. I think there's me, Wolfie's, you, and I think there's more people other than that.
Yeah, I won't say their names at this time, but there is a lot more work put into this Among Us Plus 10 than ever before, or at least it will. But currently, Delta 4 is on our minds right now, but Among Us Plus 9 is still, about to come out, as you guys saw beforehand.
But yeah, other than that, if the release date has not been announced yet, I want to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Alright, so very soon after 9, maybe 2 weeks,
maybe
will
3.
be Delta 4. So yeah, I haven't counted yet.
It's expected to come out late June, if not then early July.
I think the exact date is June 28th.
Possibly. And then
Yeah.
Among Us Plush 10 expected to come out maybe a month after that.
Other than that, I'm just gonna wrap it up real quick. Thank you guys so much for being so patient with us when it comes to Delta 4. With going through all these development issues and all of that.
And just Among Us Plush in general.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Because,
But anyway.
if you believe it or not, Delta 3 came out 4 months ago.
Yeah. We're going through a lot. Thank you guys for being so patient. And I promise you a trailer before... I want to say... Let me look at my calendar real quick. I promise you guys a trailer before the 17th. We may not have, like, full-on footage, but I promise you guys will get something by that day.
Now, with Among Us Plushes, we're still going to be making other content during that time. But as of now, Among Us Plush 9 is the main focus and nothing will probably come out before that as of now because of, I guess, technical issues. But this video will probably be the last video you'll see until Among Us Plus 9.
Alright guys, that's it. On to whatever segment is next or the end. I have no idea. Goodbye!